I went out of my way for this. I was hoping that if I angled you like this, you could see Cookie in the background because I'm a little intimidated to be by myself. Hi. I came prepared. I have a water for like anxiety needs. I have a coffee for like mental stimulation needs. An emotional support cat. Makeup bag. I have been walking on eggshells. I'm all, woo. Genuinely, from the bottom of my little heart that beats inside of my chest, the main thing that I've always loved about my channel specifically is that I've never felt like I had to hide much, right? Hi, I'm the library. You want to open my book, I will let you read anything you want. And I, for a magnitude of reasons, have had to really pull back a little bit. Oh! Ugh, ow! My hair is already burnt to a crisp, and they say that this is supposed to help, right? You know, like I'm not using heat on the already crisp pieces of my hair, but sometimes I feel like it just rips it even more. Oh, 1 second. Cookie, you entertain everyone for a minute. Zhuzh me up, girl. I don't know if I'm nervous. I don't know if I'm excited. Honestly, I haven't been able to film a video like this in so long. These are my favorite videos to watch. These are my favorite videos to film. I'm telling you right now that this is gonna be a long one, and I'm gonna give you way too much information about my life and my actual mental breakdown. To be completely honest with you, I'm gonna wanna cover up my acne before I get into the deep depths of my life. This is the Rare Beauty Illuminating Primer. Do I think it helps my acne? No. If you're driving down a road, every time someone wanted to talk about all of these things that were happening, I just wanted to turn the wheel around. I guess the premise of today is that I just wanted to sit down and have a real conversation. So if I tell things that seem redundant to you, I'm sorry, but I just wanted to cohesively line everything out. So I have all of these thoughts that are just racing in my head all of the time, things that I'm trying to maneuver around. I just want to fucking say it, and I just want to get it all out there so that I can just like fully be myself again, I guess. There's a lot of sentences that were never finished. There was a lot of lines that were never connected. That being said, I'm really excited to be sitting down with you today. I personally find it a lot easier to talk to a camera than I do to talk to people in real life. I don't know, like when I go out and hang out with someone, like I'm there to have a good time. So sometimes when people in my life watch my videos, I get messages after that are like, wait, what? Like what? Here I am beating around the bush yet again. Well, I'm letting this dry. As always, get ready videos are inspired by Whitney Simmons, my queen herself that I love so much. Here I am to finally tell you the story about how my legal battle completely derailed my life in every single way. I can't tell you that much about the actual situation. I'm literally not allowed to. What I can tell you, and what I feel like is more interesting anyway, is how it affected me personally. So I'm just putting it out there. I am opening up my wound to you, to everyone, to be like out there, okay? And any unannounced, you poke the bear with the stick, like I will become a completely different monster. It's a soft spot. So my grandma, sometimes she's on oxygen just because, you know, she just needs a little extra breathing air. We're in Colorado, we're way up here. Sometimes your oxygen just doesn't hit you like it should, so she has to test her pulse oxygen with a little meter. And whenever she tests her oxygen, I'm like, oh my gosh, let me try. I was taking my pulse and I had a completely normal 67 pulse, and then I start talking about her situation and my pulse literally went up to like 110. I think that was the moment where my family started taking me seriously. When I say that it's a sensitive spot, ooh, I mean it. Ooh, okay. I just put self-tanner on this morning, and honestly, it's still developing. So I'm just gonna hope for the best by using my already darker foundation and hope that it develops into the same color. We're gonna find out. I'm gonna get on with it, but I know that people are gonna say what people have always said about me, which is, oh my gosh, Morgan, you're a horrible role model. And what I would like to say to that is like, okay, Cynthia, I've never signed up to be a role model. I signed up to tell the damn truth, and that is what I'm here to do. That's the best I can do. I like to under promise and then over deliver. Am I gonna like make this whole thing seem like haha hee hee lol? Probably, when it's really like, oh my gosh, I'm like literally still traumatized, and like I literally have to sleep on the couch because if I sleep in my bed I have nightmares that I'm gonna wake up from an email from an attorney being like, this is how you're fucked today. So just bear with me. But I wanted to start from the beginning of where I feel on my channel things started like when A plus B started not equaling C. And that all began with Vlogmas. And I still have people to this day message me, remember when you did 2 days of Vlogmas and then just like fell off the face of the earth? Yes, I remember. I vividly remember. I have dark circles under my eyes for the first time ever, which is really cool. I was in school. I'd been going to the University of Arizona, being realistic with myself, and I was thinking, okay, if I start Vlogmas the 1st of December and I still have all of these finals to do, I still have all these essays to write, it's just not gonna go well. So I told myself, you know what? I'm gonna join the Vlogmas party a little later than everyone else when my school semester ends. And that's exactly what I did. School semester ended. I happily get through. It sounds so stupid. Oh my god, people who are watching this video are like, yep, she's a YouTuber. Yeah, so I get through 2 days of Vlogmas. I'm so excited. Woke up the next day to an email that just really did it for me, you know? And basically now I have some defamation claims against me. Go team. My videos about my house specifically, like they were trying to get them taken down. And they were like, you know what, Morgan, like perhaps for once in your life, keep your mouth shut. Just don't say anything. Wait it out. Wait until the coast is clear. I was like, okay, so when is that gonna be? This is my job, this is my life, this is what I've been waiting for. I've been working for 2 years. They're like, okay, you might have to take the videos about your house down. 1, 2, you might not be able to make videos about your house again. And I'm like, okay, 3, that can't be a thing. Like you will find me in an orange jumpsuit eating rice with Carl and my cellmate before you have me take these videos down. Like I'm not gonna do it. I swear to you, I will fight this until I am blue in the face. I'm just not gonna post any more house videos until everything is signed, sealed, delivered, case is closed. I can move on with my life. Did I know that that would be 4 months later? No, I did not know that. If you're wondering specifically, like, why did you stop doing Vlogmas 2 days in and then you disappeared for 4 months? Like, that is why. There is the answer to that question. I guess my total thought process during that whole thing was like, if I go through all of this and I finally get to post all of the videos that I've been waiting to post for 2 years and they all get taken down, I will be devastated. I will be broken beyond repair. I will never emotionally recover. I will be devastated. This is like me telling you as a big sister or like anyone in your life. If you were thinking of getting into any sort of legal situation where you want to fight, just be prepared. It is going to cost you a shit ton of money to do that. I believed in my story enough where I was like, I'm willing to pay an attorney thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars to fight this. People throw it around all the time. They're like, I'm gonna sue the lady at McDonald's because she made my fucking fries wrong. Like, you can, but it's gonna cost you like thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars. I guess that brings us into the next topic, which is people have been asking me like, oh Morgan, are you still in school? This would have been my second to last semester. So it was the end of December, one semester just ended. I get my attorney bill in the mail and I'm like, well shit. Like, well, literally fuck me over. Like my favorite quote from Tana Mojo, if you went to a sex shop and got a big black dildo, like you could not have fucked me over more than you fucked me over. So I get this bill and I am thinking, okay, well, like I really don't know how many of these I'm gonna get. So I'm going to have to start consolidating everywhere that I'm spending. I'm already stuck in this apartment. I'm already in a contract to build my house. Okay, well, I pay for tuition out of pocket. That's when I decided, okay, like I can't go to school this semester. Sad face. I'm just gonna give you like a little backstory. The first time that I ever dropped out of school, when I was 2 years in, I was what, 20? I had the same realization. Oh my gosh, like I don't have money to be doing this. My parents don't have like the money to be like giving me, here Morgan, here's $25,000 for tuition. That's not how my situation was situating. Like I was taking out student loans like people do. And of course, when you're 18, you don't fully grasp what it means to be taking out a student loan. I was like, oh, this is just what everyone does. Then grew up a little bit in 2 years. I was like, well, shit. I literally don't make enough money by any stretch of the world to be taking out $20,000 a year student loans. Like I just don't. I'm gonna drop out. I'm gonna work it on the border. I thought that was my future. Once I dropped out of school the first time, I wrote myself a little note. I was like, you know what? This is something that is important to me. Like I wanted to finish. If I ever find myself in a situation where I can pay my own way up front to finish school, like it's really important to me. After I've now taken out so much money to start school, if I ever have the money to finish school, I want to finish school. That is why I have been in school the past few semesters, because I just wanted to finish. That was something that I was doing for myself. Living my dream. I love school. It was just really keeping me on like a good schedule. The two things that got me up and moving every day were making my videos and going to school. January hits. I can't do either of those things. And now I bet you can see where this is going. Every single week, me just spiraling and spiraling and spiraling and spiraling, because I was just at this point walking through life with no purpose. Is there anything else that this person can take away from me? Like, is there literally, you have my money, you have my education, you have my ability to like work at this point. Is there anything else that this person can take away from me? Woo! Don't know. I am not posting a single video with tears this year, but like that is where the spiral started. That is where I started finding myself first in line for the slip and slide to go straight down a path that I did not want to be going down. Look at me. Do I look like I want to put down a swimsuit and go down a slip and slide? No. And here I found myself in January, first in line, going head first down the fastest fucking slip and slide you've ever seen at the most downward rate you could possibly imagine. Falling off the deep end, and there I go. No floaties, no goggles, a swimsuit barely hanging on like hide. Now I'm in the fucking deep end. Welcome to the deep end. I can't swim. And these were things that I was trying to be hush hush about, you know? Maybe no one will notice. I'm mortified, right? And then a few weeks in, my dad was like, I haven't heard you talk about school. What classes are you taking this semester? And I was like, shit. Everyone's on to me. I spent the whole last year trying to like get myself into a good place. And here I am, back in the deep end yet again. Shit. Meet me at the deep end. Let me get a few steps in my makeup. I always start talking for so long and then I'm like, wow, I could have at least looked pretty while I did it. Benefit Brow Micro Filling Pen in light brown. Every time I stop using this, I always find myself going back to this. It's like a little marker and you just bloop, 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 bloop. 10 out of 10, recommend. Blend it all in, nice and fluffy. Fluff me up, girl. There we go, there we go. Benefit 24-hour brow setter, just the clear one. You want your brows to be flying to the sky? This is how you get there. I always look at my makeup products and I'm like, you know what? I paid you, which by that standard of the world means that you work for me. So I'm gonna make you work for me. And if you don't work for me, then you get fired. This has been an employee in my life for so many years, been promoted so many times, would never let this employee go. They're gonna have this is gonna have a 401k. This is gonna be with me for life, or they're gonna get that 30-year pension. Sorry, I don't offer workman's comp though, so. Moving on with the story. January passes, February passes, nothing is moving. The pendulum is not swinging in the way that I want it to be swinging. I can't work. I can't go to school. I don't know what to do with my time. I don't know what to do with my life. I'm extremely like sad and depressed at this point. So what did I start doing? I started drinking. If I went to the doctor today and I was being completely honest, I don't have anything not to be honest about. So I'm always completely honest. And they're like, how many times a month do you drink? I would say maybe 2 to 3. The idea of being messy drunk in public makes me want to just like cry. When I lived in LA and I was living with men that were 30 plus, I had the realization, oh, if you go out and you're blackout drunk, like that's not cute. I've been there, I've done that. It gives me embarrassment, it gives me secondhand embarrassment. I'll go out with my friends, I'll have 2 or 3 drinks, I'll get tipsy, I'll be having a good time. But I always have the same rule, and that is I don't drink by myself. I am not like anti-drinking in any way, shape, or form. I know myself. I don't drink by myself because I'm just afraid of the person that I could become. But if you drink by yourself, more power to you. If you're doing any sort of legal thing, the likelihood of you waking up to an email that is just going to absolutely emotionally ruin your day is high. That's why I still have nightmares. Got an email one day that really fucking sent me over the edge. You know what? I'm just gonna have a shot by myself. I'm gonna have a shot. What's like, I can't work. I can't go to school. I can't do jack shit. I don't know what to do. I'm gonna have a shot. So I started having shots by myself in my apartment. The next night would come and I'd be like, well, I don't have shit to do, so I might as well have another shot. Next day would come, I'm like, well, shit, like I one shot's not doing it for me. I might as well have two. It's really crazy once you start really wanting to drink, how quickly you can find drinking friends. Ooh, I just go around, I'm a little social butterfly. I'm like, you want a shot? You want a shot? You want a drink? Let's take a shot. Like, why would we not take a shot? It's Tuesday at noon. What else are we gonna do? Hello? 911, hello? Suddenly I'm drinking every day. It's not my personality at all. Hi, nice to meet you. I'm unfucking well. This is the Rare Beauty Power Boost bronzer stick. Collarbone. Normal Morgan would fucking hate this. Morgan, like, I don't know what you're doing. I don't know why you're doing this. But it's not cute. It's not a good look. It's really like concerning. I feel like Eeyore. I just have this dark rain cloud over me, and then I try to move out into the sun, away from the dark cloud, and the dark cloud just follows you wherever you go all day long, and you can't get out of it. You can't get away from it. You just have to get through it. After so many months being like, this week is gonna be the week that it ends, I kind of just fucking gave up. This thing has just sucked the life out of me. I have nothing left to give. I don't care anymore. Money is just money, and it comes and it goes. You've already taken my life away from me. That's deep. That's fucking deep, sis. With that being said, I was very, 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 very depressed every day. I was just on edge, okay? And the result of that is I don't even want to say this because I feel like this is like the worst part. Gosh, I'm gonna say it. I gained a lawsuit 35. Between November and March, I gained 35 pounds. And in my head, I'm thinking, oh my God, something, like, I'm ill. Something is wrong with me. How does that even happen? Well, I started going to all these doctors. I'm like, doctor, hi, I'm fucking ill. I don't know what's wrong with me. I don't know what my diagnosis is. I don't know what my symptoms are, but I am fucking ill. Something's wrong with me. They were like, girl, there's nothing wrong with you. You know, like, I'd get my blood drawn, I'd get all these tests done. Have you thought about the fact that you just have way too much stress? That was my diagnosis. I'm like, oh, well, that's fucking great. That is fucking great. You went to doctor school for 12 years. The best thing that you can tell me is that I am fucking stressed. Come on, Dr. Doolittle, like, tell me something good. I want to know what's wrong with me. This is not me. I'm not in my normal state of brain. I'm losing my mind. I'm falling off the deep end. I'm 35 pounds heavier than I was 4 months ago. My skin is awful. Morals out the window, ethics out the window, working out the window, eating habits out the window, general will to survive out the window. My career is gonna tank, my life's gonna tank, my beauty is gonna tank. Just fuck. I am just fucked. Put me in the category of people who are fucked. Raise your hand if you're fucked. Hi. Like, go to a psychiatrist. That's what one of them told me. They were like, perhaps you need a psychiatrist that could better help you understand the situation. And I'm like, what? I like to go in with 2 blush situations. This one is Tower 28 Beach Please in Happy Hour. I really think this is my favorite blush that I've ever had. It is so just adorable and pink and cute and fun, and I love it. It makes me so happy. Anyway, I have been posting videos on the internet for what, 5 or 6 years now. You have seen me gain the same 25 pounds probably 10 times, but it's never been like that. This one was just horrific to me. I would film videos and I would then look at the footage, and I couldn't even look at the footage. There is still some memory cards I have that I haven't even touched because I don't even want to see that person because I look completely different. Looking in a mirror when you're doing your makeup, or when you try on clothes, an outfit that you wore a couple months ago and you put that outfit on and it doesn't fit, and you're like, wait, did the outfit shrink? Because I know the fuck it wasn't me. And then you have to come to the realization, oh, I've like gained weight. I don't have anything against gaining weight. I've done it millions of times in my life. I am not foreign to the concept. People talk about all the time when they gain or lose weight, they don't recognize themselves in their own body. I was going through that. I didn't recognize the way that I looked, 1. 2, I don't recognize my own mind, which I know that's a crazy thing to say. I didn't recognize the thoughts in my head because it just felt like someone else's toxic, scary brain got put into my head. And I was like, wait, where is my brain? That's like warm and fuzzy and like actually like nice, you know? Whew. The thoughts that I were having were so bitter and angry. I don't know. I feel like I'm generally rooting for people. I want you to win. I want you to be hot. I want you to have a hot boyfriend that treats you well. I want you to be successful. I want to see people thriving. I want to see all the girls on the app just fucking thriving. I would just feel so bitter seeing people on Instagram like doing all these things, and I'm like, ugh, like look at them, like they're just happy and like living life and like in love, like fuck off. You hear that? That is how I felt when I looked at them in the mirror and saw like this person that I didn't even recognize. Siren, 911. Hi, there's an intruder in my house because I know for a damn fact that this is not me. Call the police and take this bitch to jail. Videos that I posted this year, honestly, I like went back and kind of tried to like refilm the bits and the pieces that I could, but there was some that I just couldn't, you know, so I just used them and sucked it up, and I was like, honestly, no one's probably even gonna notice. They did. Filmed this little tour of the new layout of my house, and I watched the footage, and then I like sobbed. I kept one screenshot. Peak hopeless life, darkness, Eeyore energy. Burn it. 2 weeks later, my little thing ends. Once that huge mountain of stress got lifted, I look like a completely different person. Like how much stress I was holding in my neck and in my face. Just, oh. The science is not sciencing. The math is not mathing. So both of those screenshots are like February and March, and obviously now it's May. 2 or 3 days ago, I took my first little like selfie that I posted to like my Instagram story, because like posting a feed picture is like still too scary for me. But it was the first time that I looked at myself in the mirror physically and emotionally. This is a person that I recognize. I can see myself, look like myself. I recognize myself. I recognize my thoughts. I recognize who I am as a person. I knew one day I'm gonna wake the fuck up. I just feel like myself again for the first time. Literally since this whole war started, which was a year ago. And I know that in my videos for the past year, I think it gets redundant because I try to like give little pieces, because I'm like, they're gonna pick up on my hints. Someone is gonna hear my cry for help, right? Something's not right here. It was just very isolating. I'd catch up with someone a month later and they'd be like, oh my gosh, how are you doing? How's your little battle going? I'm like, oh, it's still going. And their first reaction is like, still, Jennifer, still. I'm in a shit position, in a shit situation, and I feel like shit, and I don't want to go ruin someone else's day with my shit that just keeps going. I don't have anything good to add. I don't have anything good to say. I'm not happy. There's no fun for me to be having. It's just really easy to spiral. If you're a person that just starts spiraling and then you feel like you can't get out, I understand, because I am queen of fucking Spiral Village. Take me to Olive Garden and get me the little cavatappi. I want to be spiraling. All I wanted for the past year was just to be sane. I need to do my effing makeup. This is a palette that you can tell is just very well loved. Scott Barnes. The next thing that I want to tell you is something that I'm honestly afraid to tell you, but I'm going to tell you anyway. I always told everyone that if I did anything to my face, I would tell you about it, because people for years and years have been like, Morgan gets all this shit in her face and she lies about it. I don't have shit to lie about. And I always said, if I do something to my face, I promise you I will be the first one to be like, yeah, I did this shit to my face. This was in February, after I realized that I had gained 35 pounds. Every time I film a video, I import the footage, and I'm just so sad how my appearance changed so much. Oh, I just feel so gross, so disgusting. I need to start filming videos now. I don't have time to like lose 35 pounds this week. It's not how it works. So then, whew, I was like, what if I just get a little I was feeling risky. What else do I have to lose? I might as well just go start injecting shit into my face, because why the hell not? The thought process behind it was flawed, but I will tell you what I did. Getting a phone call. Oh my gosh. I'm like, bitch, make me look like a different person for all I care, because I don't want to be Morgan anymore. Make me someone else. I would like to rebrand, move to a new country, be a new person if I could, right? I don't know if you know anything about Botox. I'm not an expert. It fades, right? I got this in February. It's now May. I can fully move my forehead again. So it's definitely like disintegrated out of my face. Lips are a little crooked because one side is bigger than the other. So when I talk, one side moves a little different than the other. Oh my gosh, you guys, I don't even know how to like explain this because I'm like a little mortified. I had one syringe of filler and she just put it in this side. I didn't get any on the bottom. I got a fourth of my lip filled so it would like be proportionate with the rest of my lips. Whatever was left in that syringe of filler, and she put it in my chin right here. I can kind of feel it and it kind of freaks me out. It just makes your chin a little more defined. You're gonna do something and it makes you feel more confident and more beautiful, just overall better. I think 100% you should do it. I don't regret it. I just didn't know how to cope with what I was going through, and I was just trying to like grasp onto anything. Like, right, like I'm not working, I'm not going to school, I'm literally fighting with attorneys all day. I didn't know how to cope with this other than drinking. And then once I was like, okay, Morgan, enough with the drinking. Now what? Oh, now I'm gonna go get neurotoxins injected into my face so I can try to feel like I can look in a mirror again and not cry. No amount of shit that you put in your face is gonna make you feel better about yourself. I just wanna be in a good state of mind when if I went back, you know? That's all I'm trying to say. Anyway, something that does make me feel beautiful and confident about myself is I really love, this is the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara, the brown one. 10 out of 10, I will add it to my list of employees that work for me. Something that has changed, I've been going to the same therapist for like 3.5, maybe even 4 years now. And she, well over a year ago at this point, diagnosed me with ADHD. I have since I was a kid, and they told me when I was a kid, like, hi, get on medication for ADHD. And I was like, what? No, I don't want to do that. I have been cautious about just like medications in general, very sensitive to them. Cymbalta fucked me up, would never touch it again. Getting off birth control, best fucking thing ever. What, you couldn't pay me. You could not pay me to get on birth control. I will be abstinent until the day that I'm ready to have kids for all I care. I will not be on birth control ever again. Because once I got off of it, I was like, oh my gosh, the sky is blue. The sky is blue and trees are green. Where have I been for the past ever? I am just raw dogging life. I take vitamins. Once I got like everything else under control, maybe a month and a half ago, post battle, I really just can't live the way that I'm living anymore. And I just maybe want to try a little baby something. I'm telling you, the dosage that they would give to a 4th grader is what they gave to me. Getting the actual medication that I need, the actual dosage that I need, and I feel like a completely different person. I was trying to explain to someone what it felt like when I started taking the ADHD medication. My brain is like more quiet. And I know that doesn't make sense. Every single task that I would do, I couldn't actually just think about the task because I was thinking about 10 million other things. And now I can just think about the actual task that has to get done while I'm doing that. I work out like a normal person again. I eat like a normal person again. That has made my life so much more manageable. And yeah, I just feel great. I'm still under review. I'll give you a full analysis once I have more to say. For now, on ADHD medication, feeling real good. Well, that's my life. Thanks for listening. I hope you had fun because I know I did. I feel good about the ground that we've covered today because now I've gotten my piece out there. I've said what I wanted to say. I've filled in all the gaps for the story. Now I can just move the fuck on with my life without having to tiptoe around everything. You all know that I'm a big reflection gal. I'm sorry that I disappeared for 4 months, and I hope that this cleared things up. And if it didn't, I hope that you had a good old time hanging out with me today. Something that I will have to live with, like the fact that while I was a hurt person, I also hurt people, and I feel like that's usually how it goes. It just makes me like a little more empathetic to people, to be like, well, everyone is just trying to deal with their own life and their own set of problems and their own heartaches and their own losses in their best way that they possibly can. And I guess that is something positive that I will take away from this, is that I am a lot more compassionate for people. And I feel like I can just not take things so damn personally all the time. But Oh my gosh, I actually want to do 75 hard, and I'm thinking that I'll do that daily on TikTok. So if you want to see me do 75 hard, I'm already 4 days in, but I haven't posted them yet because I'm like, I want to see if I can like actually make it through 10 days before I start posting them, because I don't want to give up on yet another thing, like fall flat on my face in front of people yet again. But I know if I do that, like, all of you are so nice and kind. People are brutal as fuck on the internet. And I always feel like safe in my own little corner, and I'm just so thankful because, like, truly, I don't know how I got like the nice corner. That is the end. Oh, I'm not fully ready without Ariana. I gotta complete the look, you know? After hours of filming, the camera battery is now flashing right in time for us to close up here, but truly, thank you for sitting here with me today and letting me vent about my life yet again. Would love to hear how your life is going. Let me know down below. Really all I have to say. I hope you have an amazing, beautiful, spectacular, fantastic week. And if you are going through a horrific time where you just feel like there is no end, there will always be an end, and there will always be a new beginning, and you will find the water floaties in the deep end, and you will learn how to survive the deep end. From my deep end to yours. Cheers. I love you. Goodbye. I just realized that Cookie has been here the entire time. She's like, God damn, bitch, even I'm tired of listening to your shit. Talk about a little supportive queen. Oh my god, I love you.